Today is a lovely day. The sun is shining in God's world. It is good to be alive. Today is the last day for millions of people all over the world. This is the day written down by God in love before they were ever born. Before they left His almighty hands, this is the day He decided to come to take them home. And they don't know it. They all expect to live until tomorrow. People will die today after a long and painful illness, surrounded by their loved ones with great emotion. Some will die alone in a dingy room. Men who have been an abysmal failure by the standards of Madison Avenue. The old will die, the young will die, the wise and the foolish will die, the saintly and the sinful. They all expect to live until tomorrow. For you and for me, the last day has been written down too. Before we ever left God's hands, He allotted a certain time to you and me in love. And when that time runs out, is His secret that He will not share with us. He expects us to trust Him. But my dear friends, as today is the last day for thousands and thousands, it is also the first day. All over the world today, children will be born. In your neighborhood, in mine, overseas, in the 5 continents. Can you go back in imagination to the morning of the day that you were born? The University of Chicago came up with some facts, and they are amazing. Can you imagine yourself above the clouds with all the other unborn babies waiting to be parachuted down to earth? And you would say to the one next to you, "Where are you going?" And they would say to you, "Where are you going?" And neither of you knew. There's only one chance in 20 that you will be born in the United States. You have the same chance of being born in Soviet Russia. You will probably be born into a non-Christian family, Confucian, Buddhist, Muslim. If you are born in India, you have only a 1 to 4 chance of living more than a year. And if you do survive babyhood, the chances are overwhelming that you will be sick all your life from intestinal parasites, tuberculosis, malaria, or leprosy. This is the fate of most of the children who were born the day you and I were born. Why have we been so favored, so spoiled by the Lord? I don't know. It's a great mystery, the answer to which we will discover only in heaven. But this I do know. To those to whom much has been given, much will be required. And much has been given to you and to me that so often we take for granted. We are reminded that life is God's gift to us. What we do with life is our gift to God. And psychologists today are reminding us that we are like the iceberg. Only 1/8 of us is visible. 7/8 are below the surface. My smiling morning face, my cheery hello, my have a nice day is the 1/8. The 7/8 below the surface where you and I live, no one sees. Where you suffer, where you are hurt, where you dream, where you plan, where you love, where you sin. No one sees that inner life, only God. And you cannot share it with anyone because they each have their own burden to carry. And you must endure it alone. What do we do with it, you and I? Oh, my dear friends, this is the glory of our religion, that you and I come to Mass where we are in joining with our Lord who is going to the Father, taking you and me with him. Our Lord came down here. He knows about the 7/8. He knows about pain and suffering and loneliness and betrayal and misunderstanding in ways that you and I will never know. There is no pain of mind, of soul, of spirit, of body that you and I will ever experience that he has not already experienced. And he's in us now to give us the strength and the staying power we need. And at Mass, we bring ourselves as we are to him. He takes us and changes us into himself, making of your offering and mine a thing of infinite beauty, because he is God. He can do everything, and he is madly in love with you. My dear friends, being at Mass is the most difficult time of the day, because it means I must be there in faith, curbing my wandering mind, realizing where I am and what I am doing, offering myself to my God through Jesus Christ, his Son, my elder brother. You and I go to Mass not to get something out of it, but to put ourselves into it. And then when we have made our offering, mystery of mysteries, he comes to live in us, to share our loneliness and the trivia of the passing hour, to give us the strength we need to make of our lives something worthwhile. My dear friend, when you go to Mass tomorrow, or the next time you go, if you offer yourself as you are to your God through Christ, he will be given great glory. You will have the peace that he alone can give. And your listening to me and my speaking to you this day will not have been in vain. God bless you.